Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning, taking a look at your weather today with Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. Then yesterday morning we were seeing those really weird fog conditions out near Chiloquin. So far so good though this morning.
Yeah, that's because we had some of that rain moving through yesterday morning, and some of that low-level moisture was being condensed, and it kind of gave us a spooky image there towards Chiloquin. Not seeing that this morning. In fact, the skies are partly cloudy this morning, but temperatures are much colder, down into the low 20s. And over in Christmas Valley, we have dipped down into the teens. Earlier it was 17 degrees, now reporting 19 degrees there. 20s and 30s throughout Siskiyou County. 40s for the west side valleys of southern Oregon, and then 44 degrees this morning for Brookings. So bottom line, as far as temperatures go this morning, to the south of the Siskiyous and to the east of the Cascades, you will likely have some frost on your windshield this morning. Let's plan out the rest of your day with Stormcast. Most of it will be dry before lunchtime, but then after lunchtime, here comes some rain along the coast, getting into Josephine County. It'll be a slow but steady spread inland as we get into dinner time. I think at this point in time, it will mainly be areas to the west of the Cascades in southern Oregon that will be dealing with some of this wet weather. So some of your dinner plans could be impacted in Medford and Cave Junction and Grants Pass and Brookings. But to the east of there, you'll likely stay dry until we start to get closer to midnight. That's when all of this will start to spread way inland into Lake County. And I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the show, but coverage is not going to be 100%, but the range in which we could see some wet weather will be 100%. Now, this will carry over into Saturday morning, but most of this will exit off in Harney County by the time we get to around 8 o'clock, so around breakfast time. And then we could have some leftover showers throughout the day, but I think by the time we get to the evening, most of us will dry out and clear out. We can actually see a little bit of sun, a lot of it over on the east side and in Siskiyou County. And Sunday will be a gorgeous day. So for today, it will start off sunny. It'll start off cool, and then a little bit later in the day, temperatures will feel pretty nice, but we'll have those clouds building in, and some of that wet weather could impact us, especially on the west side. So that's really going to be the big story today. Rain increasing mainly on the west side is where we'll deal with it throughout the day, especially along the coast. And then overnight, that's when it spreads inland. I think most of us will probably see rain. In fact, most of us will see rain. It's up towards Crater Lake where we could have a little bit of a transition into snows. Those snow levels are going to be right around 7,000 to 7,500 feet. Some of the snow up towards Crater Lake will carry over into Saturday, but Sunday will be an entirely different day, a very pleasant day to get up to the national park, and it does look like some of that snowpack will melt. This rain is definitely helping out with some of the pollen counts, keeping them low at least through Sunday. The top allergens are oak, grasses, and ash. Here is your 7-day forecast along the coast. Today will be a wet one. Some of those showers carry over into Saturday. It does look like we dry out into Sunday, though. For Siskiyou County, we will also see that same pattern. And then looking ahead into next week, Wednesday, how about that? Potentially getting into the low 80s. And then for the east side, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to see as much wet weather as we did at the beginning and middle portions of April, but still getting some okay rain chances throughout the next few days. Up to the mountains, we've already kind of alluded to the snow melt that could occur on Sunday. I think we'll have even more for Tuesday and Wednesday with some more sunshine and some more warm weather. And then for the Rogue Valley, Sunday looking very pleasant, cooler and wetter for Monday, but then how about that? Getting into the low 80s by the time we get to Wednesday.
And not staying there for long, just a day.
No, it's a pretty quick ascent and then a pretty quick drop off after that.
So are we looking at potential for storms, I guess, next weekend? Is that pattern going to stick around?
Next weekend, the models don't go out that far.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah, you can't predict the future. Well, thank
TBD.
you. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.